Hi, how are you?
Good morning. I'm just giving a few minutes for everybody to join from the waiting room.
Okay.
As a reminder, please mute yourself unless you are appearing or testifying before the board. Good morning. This is a hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and posted to the City of Boston website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman Kathleen Joyce.
Thank you,
Okay.
Maureen. Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I'm Chair of the Boston Licensing Board. Today, I'm also joined by Commissioner Liam Curran and Commissioner Kiana Saxon.
Okay.
Please ensure all your audio and visuals are working properly. I will call each item in the order as it appears on the agenda. I will then ask who is present on behalf of the licensee, who is present on behalf of the Boston Police Department, and whether there are any individuals with knowledge of the alleged incident. I will then swear in all parties. After that, the police report will be read into record. After the licensee or representative will have the opportunity to make a brief statement, followed by questions by the chairwoman and the commissioners. Again, all testimony will be limited to individuals with personal knowledge of the alleged incident. Item number 1, Metro Dining Inc., location 32 to 34 Harvard Ave, date of the incident 5/9/25. Assault and battery, dangerous weapon, patron versus patron, in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A. Who is present on behalf of the licensee?
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Carolyn Conway on behalf of the licensee. And today with me is Mr. Brendan McLaughlin, and also Derek Brady is here, who is the owner of the premises.
Good morning.
Who is present on behalf of the Boston Police Department? Is there anyone present on behalf of the Boston Police Department for Metro Dining Inc.?
I think Officer Ace is on. If you want to unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, am I coming through?
Yep.
Yeah, Officer Ace is here, ma'am.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals with personal knowledge of the alleged incident who wish to testify? Can you all raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. I do.
I do.
Officer Ace, can you please read the report into the record?
Yes, ma'am. About 0:59 hours on Friday, 5/9/25, Officers Ace and Morgan and the Kilo 104 Alpha unit responded to a call for a stabbing at 50 Gardner Street. On arrival, officers observed the victim, Mr. Christian Mandeville, lying on the porch bleeding from a stab wound to his lower back. The victim was alert and talking. Boston EMS A14 arrived and transported the victim to Beth Israel Medical Center for treatment. Officers spoke to witnesses who stated that they were inside the Draft Bar when some unknown people came up and trying to start a fight with them. They stated that the bouncers told them they had to leave, even though someone from the bar stated to the people who wanted to fight, stated to the people that the people who wanted to fight them were outside. The witnesses stated that as they left the bar, a lighter-skinned black male with big dreads as a hairstyle and standing about 5'8" in weight and wearing a black T-shirt ran up on the victim and stabbed him in his back at approximately 12 to 16 Harvard Avenue. Witnesses stated that they saw a dark-colored handle on the knife. The suspect then took off running back towards the direction of the Draft Bar. The victim and witnesses then walked back to 50 Gardner, where the victim was located. The Kilo 9 Sergeant Jack Gould was also on scene. Area detectives, the Kilo 806 Geraldo, Kilo 811 Catone, and the Kilo 981, Sergeant Detective Joseph responded to 50 Gardner and retrieved the victim's shirt on the porch. That is the report.
Thank you, Officer Reese. Attorney Conway, would you like to address the alleged incident?
Yes, I believe that there's another report that we were served in that it begins with stating that they talked to the manager of the premises, who was the person who called the police. Do you have a second report?
I don't have it. I have my report that I wrote, ma'am.
Okay. I will submit it to the board, but there is a second report that does does that, and also says that we cooperated with that, because what happened is that a fight started basically out of nowhere, and there in an effort to our manager called the police immediately, and in an effort
I'm sorry,
to
Attorney, I think we do have the other report.
I have the narrative, Kathleen, if you'd like me to read it, or if Detective Hernandez.
Detective Geraldo should be on, ma'am.
Is Detective Geraldo here?
I can read it in if you'd like me to read it in, ma'am.
Okay, why don't we have Detective Hernandez read it in? Have you been sworn in yet, Detective?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Maureen?
Do you swear, can you please raise your, oh, thank you. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. I'll read a report that Detective Geraldo wrote. At about 12:46 a.m. on Friday, May 9, 2025, officers Michael and Sullivan and the Kilo 102 Alpha responded to a radio call for assault and battery in progress at 34 Harvard Ave, commonly known as the Draft Bar and Grill in Alston. Upon arrival, officers met the 911 caller, Mr. Davon Hudgens, general manager of the Draft Bar and Grill, who stated that a patron, Mr. Alec A. Sheehan, victim, reported being assaulted by another patron. Mr. Hudgens redirected officers to the rear of the Draft Bar and Grill, where they met Mr. Sheehan. Mr. Sheehan stated that he was pushed and grabbed by the collar by an unknown individual. Mr. Sheehan asked the unknown individual, "What the hell?" The unknown individual then struck Mr. Sheehan about the face with a closed fist. According to Mr. Sheehan, he did not provoke the altercation. Mr. Sheehan described the unknown individual as a black male in his 30s, medium build, wearing a white-colored hooded sweatshirt. As officers were interviewing Mr. Sheehan in the front of the Draft Bar and Grill, Mr. Sheehan indicated to officers that the unknown individual was standing across the street. The unknown individual approached the officers and identified himself as Mr. Christopher Educci, suspect. According to Mr. Educci, Mr. Sheehan slapped him on the side of the head first, and he could not understand why Mr. Sheehan would do so. Mr. Educci freely admitted to grabbing Mr. Sheehan by the collar in an act of self-defense. Officers spoke with Mr. Javier Rodriguez, witness, who stated that he observed Mr. Ducey strike Mr. Sheehan as they were standing near the entrance of the Draft Bar and Grill. Mr. Rodriguez added that he was made aware through a group chat of a stabbing that had occurred at the Draft Bar and Grill involving his friends. Mr. Rodriguez indicated to officers that he has digital video footage depicting the event. This event was memorialized in Boston Police Department files as number 252-036-758. It's a pretty lengthy report. At about 12:59 a.m. on Friday, May 9th, 2025, officers Ace and Morgan and the Kilo 104 responded to a radio call for the person stabbed at 50 Gardner Street in Alston. Upon arrivals, they observed a male, Kristen Mandeville, the victim, laying on the couch on the front porch of 50 Gardner Street. Mr. Mandeville was bleeding from a puncture wound to his lower back. Boston Emergency Medical Services A14 Lewis responded, assessed, and transported Mr. Mandeville to the emergency department at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center for further treatment. Mr. Mandeville left his T-shirt with reddish-brown stains on the porch at 50 Gardner Street. Officers spoke to Mr. Michael Kitchwan, witness, who stated that he was at the Draft Bar and Grill with a group of friends when a group of unknown individuals started to try and engage them in a fight for no apparent reason. According to Mr. Kirchwin, bouncers for the Draft Bar and Grill told Mr. Kirchwin that his friends that they needed to leave enough leave, even though someone had said that the unknown individuals who had tried to engage them in a fight were waiting outside. Mr. Kirchwin went to say that as they left the barn grill, a light-skinned black male, 5'8" in height, with big dreads as a hairstyle, wearing a black-colored T-shirt, ran up to Mr. Mandeville and stabbed him in the back. The stabbing occurred near 1216 Harvard Ave. Mr. Kirchwin described the knife used by the light-skinned black male as having a dark-colored handle. Mr. Kirchwin added that the unknown individuals fled the area on Harvard Ave in the direction of the Draft Barn Grill towards Brighton Ave, as Mr. Kirchwin and his friends sought safety at 50 Gardner Street. Mr. Nicholas Leopold, a witness, concurred on the facts as presented by Mr. Kirchwin. Detectives Giraldo and Catone responded to room 17 in the emergency department at Beth Israel, met with Mr. Mandeville, who was treated by Dr. Scott of Beth Israel for puncture wound to his lower right back. Mr. Mandeville was in the company of Miss Blair Fitzgerald, another witness. According to Mr. Mandeville, the event took place outside the Draft Barn Grill. Mr. Mandeville stated the black male with a muscular build, approximately 5'10" in height, with dreadlocks, wearing a black-colored T-shirt and jeans, stabbed him in the right side lower back with either a black-colored switchblade or a black-colored folding knife. Mr. Mandeville sought safety at 50 Gardner Street, where he left his gray hooded T-shirt with reddish-brown stains. Mr. Mandeville does not believe that the unknown individual sustained any injuries. Miss Fitzgerald was present at the event. Miss Fitzgerald concurred on the events as presented by Mr. Mandeville.
Detective, I will accept the rest
there's
of the
like three
report.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I think
three more
we
pages.
will stipulate that just to have the report made part of the record.
Yes.
Because
Thank you.
the to me, the relevant part is in the beginning, where what happened is that for a fight just started between these two different groups of people, and our management immediately called the police. And you can see from the beginning of that report and concern over bystanders. They were
Hello?
put.
Hello?
Hello?
I have a question. Maybe I'm in the wrong chat room. My violation is my veteran. My violation is my veteran closed at 1 o'clock. I get the violation. We close late. So
What
I
what license premise are you here for, sir? Pan Asia Restaurant?
yes.
Yeah, you're last, so you just have
Okay.
to wait till we
I
get
got it.
there.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So continuing on, but basically what we're saying is that we called the police. We did keep people. We kept witnesses for the police, and the fight broke out, and then something occurred away from the licensed premises. But as soon as the trouble began, our manager immediately called the police. He's no longer with us anymore, so we couldn't get him to come today. But I think it's in the second police report where you can see that we called and that we did, and you'll read from that report that and from the description that all witnesses said that our security immediately went in to quell the disturbance, kept people, and we acted in an appropriate manner for this. It was an unfortunate incident. We had no notice was coming, and we kept the people. We called the police, and unfortunately, an act of violence occurred away from the licensed premises.
Thank you, Attorney Conway.
Thank you.
Chairwoman Joyce, do you have any questions?
Sure. Attorney, just to back up a little bit, these two groups that were inside the licensed premise, how long were they there, and like how many people were in each group?
It looked like there were, say, like three or four people in each group. Maybe Mr. Brady.
Yeah. So when you look at it on camera, there's 3 people from one group and 4 from the other. Clearly, one from each group were the aggressors.
And describe to me what was going on inside again?
They got into an argument with each other verbally, almost more like a shove match, and they were separated. One group was escorted outside and the other group was held inside. And the aggressor from one group appeared to have walked away, and the other group said they wanted to leave. So one guy left, and one guy ended up staying. The aggressor ended up staying. And when he left, he went down the street and around the corner, and that's when they got into another altercation.
Okay, so that was my question, because it says in the police report that the group inside told the staff that the people that wanted to fight them were waiting outside and they wanted to leave.
Well, no. So actually, so from what Devon had told us about it, he said that one group was the aggressor group. They escorted them out, and that group was out front. That's why he called the police, because he didn't want an altercation to ensue. So he immediately called the police because they were outside boasting that they wanted to have something happen. And after he called the police, he informed them, hey, the police are on their way. So one of the guys, I guess, took off down and around the corner. And then when one of the other guys had left, another altercation on Gardner Street around the corner happened.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. Commissioner Curran, do you have any questions?
I do not, thank you.
Commissioner Saxon?
None at this time, thank you.
Thank you. The board will take this matter under advisement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 2, Model Cafeteria Inc., Model Cafeteria located at 1 to 9 North Beacon Street. Date of the incident, 6/14/2025. Assault and battery, employee on patron in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, Chapter 265, Section 13A. Who is present on behalf of the licensee?
Detective Catone, District 14.
Thank you, Detective Catone.
Welcome.
Is anyone present on behalf of Model Cafeteria?
I think you're on mute, Bill.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, hi. Good morning. William Anthony. I'm the manager of the Model Cafe in Alston, and I'm here with Mike Salomon, my doorman.
Okay. Thank you. Are there any other individuals who are with personal knowledge of the alleged incident who wish to testify? Can you all raise your right hand?
You see us?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Detective Catone, are you going to be reading the report?
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
The first report I have is a supplemental report. It's at about 2:20 p.m. on Monday, 6/23/2025. Officer Delap, while assigned to the Kilo Delta 96, took a walk-in supplemental report. The reporting party and victim, Colin McGonigal, date of birth 4/30/91, stated what was documented. The original report was incorrect. McGonigal stated he had been at the Model Cafe with friends and had stepped outside to vape. And while leaving his belongings inside the bar, McGonigal stated he attempted to go back into the bar and the bouncers stopped him, telling him he wasn't allowed back in. McGonigal stated he attempted to go back in, and one of the bouncers told him he would beat the fuck out of him if he tried, then punched him twice in the face. McGonigal stated both bouncers began kicking him in the ribs, causing injuries. I have a supplemental report as well to this incident, and it's so at on 6/30/2025 at approximately 19:45 hours, myself along with Sergeant Detective Keenan responded to 7 North Beacon Street, the Model Cafe, for a Code 35 license premise inspection violation relative to a prior incident which occurred on 6/14/25. Where officers from D14 responded to a 911 radio call for investigate persons at this location. Subsequent investigation through Boston Police body cam and video from BTD camera number 606 Brighton at Cambridge and North Beacon in Union Square revealed the victim in this incident, Colin McGonigal, to be heavily intoxicated and combative towards Model Cafe doorman and other patrons of the bar while outside at this location. Video evidence shows Colin McGonigal throwing a punch at Model Cafe doorman above listed suspect, Alan Martin, who then throws Colin McGonigal onto the ground and repeatedly punches him while he's laying on the ground. Alan Martin then sits on Colin McGonigal until Boston police and Boston EMS arrival, and then gets off Colin McGonigal, who is eventually treated by Boston EMS. License premise inspection violation number 003675 was issued to Kristen Hatfield, the bartender, on today's date for A&B employee on patron. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Detective Catone.
Thank you.
Mr. Anthony, is there anything that you would?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have Mike Salamone with me. He was present. He was the bouncer that night. He'd like to give his testimony.
Hi, how you doing? Morning. So what happened was he was here, and we got on shift at 10 o'clock, and he was here for, I don't know how long he was here, but he was here, and he went out front to vape. And when he was out front, I noticed he was unsteady on his feet. So I told him, "Listen, you've had enough. I can't let you back in." And he got very combative. He said he was going to throw me through the window. Who do I think I am? And I said, "I'm the door guy." I said, "You've had enough." And he said, "The stuff was in there." I was like, "We will get your stuff for you." And then he also said he was going to throw the other door guy, Alan, through the window. That's when he took a swing at Alan, and Alan subdued him. And the reason that he held him down, and the reason that kept going was he had Alan by his hair and his necklace. He was grabbing his hair and his necklace, and he held him until the police showed up.
Okay. Does Mr. Martin still work for you?
Yes.
Okay. And after this incident, did you, what happened once the police showed up?
They showed up. We explained what happened, and they were talking to him, and then they called an ambulance and they sent him away. And he was still being very, very verbally abusive when he was on the stretcher.
So your testimony is that when Mr. McGonigal was down on the ground, he was still interacting with
Yes.
The doorman aggressively?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see if Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon have any questions.
Is there video of this? There is, right?
It says there's police
Yeah,
video?
there's video from a BTD camera, number 606, and also there's body cam video. I gave the access to the BTD cameras to licensing Sergeant Gallagher and Detective Hernandez, so they at some point they could show you the video. They have access to it. I granted them access.
Okay.
Okay. Detective Hernandez.
Yeah, we'll get you a copy of that.
All right. I think that's all. I'd like to review the video, but I don't think I have any other questions.
Do you guys have record of like your escalation training and security plan and all that? Dealing with intoxicated people in particular?
Yes, I've been in the business for 35 years, so I trained my doorman, and we go over every night if there was an incident. I called Sully, Mike Salamone later, and Alan later, and they told me what happened, and I was satisfied in the way they handled the situation.
My last question is, how long did this bouncer work for you?
But Mike or Alan?
Alan.
Alan's been here almost a year now.
Okay. And he has experience in the industry before that, would you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he worked at a bar before.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any questions.
Thank you. The board will take this matter under advisement.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Colin Item number 3, CMG CP1 LLC, DBA Cavo, location 1-3 Center Plaza. Date of the incident, 5/24/25. Assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A. Who is present on behalf of the licensee?
Attorney William Burke, and with me, the manager, Joe O'Connor.
Thank you. And who is present on behalf of the Boston Police Department?
Detective Kenneth Curley.
Thank you, Detective. Are there any other individuals with personal knowledge of the alleged incident who wish to testify? Can you all raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Detective Curley, can you please read the police report into record?
Yes, thank you. Morning. At approximately 1:50 a.m. on Friday, May 24th, 2025, officers Petit, Mater, and Genius assigned to the 202 Alpha responded to a radio call for a fight at Cavo nightclub located at 1 Center Plaza, Boston, Mass. Upon arrival, officers spoke with the victim, later identified as Mr. Raymond Fitzgibbons, date of birth 3/4/2000, who appeared visibly upset and agitated. Mr. Fitzgibbons reported that during an altercation involving his friends, he intervened to separate them and unexpectedly found himself on the ground, being assaulted by multiple patrons who struck him in the face numerous times. He was unable to recall how he ended up on the floor or provide any details about who had sucker punched him while he was down. When asked if he could describe any of the suspects, Mr. Fitzgibbons' account of the incident and events leading up to the confrontation remained unclear. Officer Genius also spoke with another victim, Mr. Colin Finn, date of birth 8/9/2000, who reported being involved in a fight with his friends inside the Cavo nightclub, resulting in some bruises. Mr. Finn did not provide any further details. Both victims were assessed by Boston EMS and Division I supervisor, who subsequently transported them to Mass General Hospital for further evaluation. Code 35 will be addressed at a later time. Officers also spoke with both managers, Mr. Naeem Doreen, the general manager, and Mr. Lukowski, nightlife manager, who informed the officers that the video footage would be preserved and made available upon request for further investigation. I also have just the second narrative for the write-up. On Saturday, June 7th, Detective Curley and Sergeant Detective Fitzgerald went to Cavo 1 Center Plaza, Boston. Detectives issued citation number 037885 for patron assault and battery from May 24th, 2025 incident that occurred at about 1:50 a.m. And the general manager signed for the citation.
Thank you, Detective Curley. Attorney Burke, would you like to address the issue?
I would, thank you. I'll ask some questions of Mr. O'Connor if it pleases the commission. Mr. O'Connor, state your name and what's your position with Cavo, please?
Joseph O'Connor, nightlife director and licensee.
Are you familiar with this incident of May 24th of 2025?
Yes, I am.
Did you conduct an investigation of this matter yourself?
Yes, I did.
And you heard the Detective Curley recite in his report, and at the end of the first report, which was not his report, but the other officer's report, there was made mention of video footage that was available. Has the BPD ever requested that footage of you?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. That's available, though, and we can provide it to the board as necessary?
Yeah, we do have it archived.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Based on your investigations, state for the board what occurred, please.
Yeah, we had a guest who had been leaning on a couch of another guest. You'll see in the video, if we that for whatever reason, the guest whose couch it was turns around and just pulls that other guest over the top of the sofa, really out of nowhere. The guest who was pulled over gets up and strikes this other guest in the face. With that, friends came in, security came in, parties were separated. One party was brought out the back, the other party out through the front. While out there, Eitan Lukowski, who was in the report, called EMS. He flagged down a police officer who happened to be in a cruiser outside, and that's what happened. There was a little bit of a scuffle outside, I think, when the parties saw each other, and I believe that's when the police were arriving as well.
All right. And based on your review of the video, did you see any interaction between these two individuals prior to this pulling one individual down off the back of the couch?
No, I mean, not even any dialogue. His back was to the other guest.
All right. And do you know how many people were in each of the parties that were involved, or?
It looks like there was the actual reservation was about 10 guests and 8 guests. But I think it was about 4 and 4 that were involved with the scuffle.
All right. And as to the matter of time between the individual on the couch pulling the other individual down, what sort of time elapsed before your security people were on the scene?
I would say with 30 seconds.
And did they immediately, as you testified, separate the parties out?
Correct.
And Mr. Etienne called EMS directly. He has a direct dial number for EMS on his phone. Is that correct?
Correct.
And at that time, after securing EMS, he flagged down a police cruiser that he saw right there?
Correct.
And was that made known to your management people?
I'm sorry?
Was that made known to your management folks that he had secured and flagged down Boston Police Department personnel?
Yes, it was.
And so was there ever a call directly from anyone at Caveau to the Boston Police Department about this?
There was not a call because there was one outside that he brought in.
And the amount of time from the incident to Mr. Etienne flagging down the police officers was how long?
I would say minutes.
Okay. And again, the video is available. We can provide that to the board on a thumb drive, should you wish, of course.
Thank you, Attorney Burke.
I don't have any other questions.
Chairwoman Joyce, do you have any questions?
Well, thank you. I have no questions at this time.
Commissioner Curran, Commissioner Saxon?
I would like the video, so if you could get that to us.
Of course. Yeah, we'll get that over.
No questions from me. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. The board will take this matter under advisement.
Thank you, Ms. Burgoyne. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Good day.
Calling item number 4, Gallmike Court, DBA Harp and Bard, location 1099 Dorchester Ave, date of the incident, July 14th, 2025, blocked fire exit, table and chair setup in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.06A, patio not on license in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64. Who is present on behalf of the licensee? Is there anybody present on behalf of Harp and Bard? We will call this matter again. Moving on to item number 5, Railhouse Oyster Bar Seaport LLC, DBA Railhouse Oyster Bar, location 10 Waterside Ave, date of the incident, July 5th, 2025, blocked fire exit in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, in Board's Rule 1.06A, overcrowding, 78 police count, capacity 58, in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.03J, 1.06A and F. Copy of ISD posted. who is present on behalf of the licensee? Is there anybody present for Real House Oyster Bar? We will take a second call. Moving on to item number 6, Pan Asia Restaurant, Inc., DBA Pan Asia, location 720 East Broadway. Date of the incident, July 12th, 2025. Premise open past posted 1 a.m. closing, advertised 2 a.m. close in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 140, Section 9. Who is present on behalf of the licensee?
I am.
What is your name, sir?
Jay Komai.
Who is present on behalf of the Boston Police Department?
I am, ma'am, Detective Hernandez.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals with personal knowledge of the alleged incident who wish to testify? Sir, can you please put your camera on so we can swear you in? Thank you. Do you swear to, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yep.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Thank you, Detective Hernandez. Can you please read the report into record?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm going to read a report authored by Sergeant Detective Gallagher. On 7/12/2005 at about 11 p.m., Sergeant Detective William Gallagher and Detective Eddie Hernandez assigned to the License Premise Unit responded to Pan Asia Restaurant at 720 Broadway. Detectives had been made aware that the premise was staying open past its posted 1 a.m. closing. An internal check of Pan Asia's web page showed that the premise stayed open until 2 a.m. on weekends. Inside the premise, detectives inquired with the manager, Mr. Ken Mai, who stated that they usually stay open until 11:30 a.m. Detectives pointed out to Mr. Mai that his common victular license had a 1 a.m. posted closing hour. As a result, Sergeant Detective Gallagher issued license premise inspection notice 022033 to Pan Asia for premise staying open past posted 1 a.m. close. Mr. Mai signed for and accepted the notice. In addition, detectives gave Mr. Mai the contact information necessary for him to start the process of extending his hours. That is all.
Thank you, Detective Hernandez. Would you like to address the alleged incident? Mr. Jai?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. You can speak.
Yeah.
about Asia.
Yeah. On that day, the person officer come in. They told me my website. The hours Friday and Saturday we close at 2. But on that day I already changed it. 1 o'clock already on that day. Then this is sometime on Friday and Saturday the people coming late to pick up the food. That's why we like stay like wait for the people come to pick up the food. But right now we already changed it. We close at 1 and better left at 1:30 already. I told my employee.
Chairwoman Joyce, do you have any questions?
So just to be clear, you now close at 1 a.m.?
Yep, we close at 1 a.m. But I sometimes the people come late to pick up the food. Then I wait for like 20 minutes. And then we left on the restaurant at 1:30. Everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a second look at the face of your license to see what time everyone has to be off, because you have to abide by what's posted. But do you understand the face of your license?
Yep, the face license goes at 1, but I need to cleaning up everything. Then everybody left at 1:30. The license goes at 1, but they say that we need to cleaning everything and cleaning up. But my employee left at 1:30.
Your employees leave at 1:30, but no more patrons.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have no questions.
Commissioner Curran, Commissioner Saxon?
No questions for me, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. The board will take this matter under advisement. Returning to number 4, Gallmite Court, DBA Harp & Bar, location 1099 Dorchester Ave. Are there any representatives here for Harp & Bar? Commissioner Joyce, how would you like to proceed?
Let's reschedule it. I know they were served, but let's reschedule it. You're on mute, Maureen.
Calling number 5, second call, Rail House Oyster Bar. Any representatives? Chairwoman Joyce, how would you like to proceed?
We'll reschedule it. I know they were served.
Thank you. That is all before the board today. I hope everybody has a pleasant day.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.